This is a big event city, and folks here are fired up for this one inside Hard Rock Stadium as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Vols will kick it away to start us off. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. The balls will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And tell you, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
Decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
The balls line up on 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the right side. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
Kick is good. That makes the score. Tennessee 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 18 set to kick it off.
Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Let's get started on the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember last time they were going on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he's got it again. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Toss play to the outside. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Extending the play now. Football comes out. And the defense jumps on the football.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass is caught. In the clear at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
At the 19-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Tennessee 7, Miami 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's low.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Picks up 4. First and goal, Tennessee.
And the Volunteers look to keep this drive moving. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Solid tackle, able to get him down. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Press coverage now from his secondary. Looking to score with a run to the right. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14, Miami, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Rios. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Miami Hurricanes will take over. First and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Now here's the toss play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Slide 22, in blue.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's a run to the left. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
A gain makes it second and medium. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
So let's see what the play caller likes here on third and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the option play here. Powers through. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
Tack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Rios. And the ball spotted at the 17. They've been better off just taking a knee. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught quickly. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Dropping back. It's Snyder. It's caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Caught near the goal line. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Tennessee.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 18, set to kick it away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Snyder. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 1st down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. And he's got his man open downfield. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Well, that 1st half could not go on any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this 2nd half.
Here comes a handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Canes come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 10. Touchdown, fouls. And the route is on.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 35-6.
That makes the score. Tennessee.
Now they get set to kick it away.
6.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Back on the field. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Brings up second down.
Looking to pass. It's Snyder. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Fighting him off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Tailback with another carry. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Belly stunner. Here we go.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Okay.
Second down after that previous play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Clear.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Gain of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Ready up.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal.
Get set.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. Dropping back, it's Snyder. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40.
325.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Brings up second and 8. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Tennessee 35, Miami 12.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Lion. Slam. Hold.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Okay, ready?
Offense sets the formation. It's third down.
Moves.
Scanning the field. It's Snyder. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Send the back in motion. Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Caught over the middle. It's Betts. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. As a design quarterback keeper. The Canes looking to keep this drive moving. The offense sets up with a first and goal. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he'll be brought down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Snyder. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Pass midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rios. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle.
Miami, 12.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Rios. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Okay, ready?
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Back to throw. It's Snyder. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Really love the call here on 3rd down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up 1st down yardage.
The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
6-9-1, Gator Spark. 42.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags the good throw.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
29.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay,
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, fouls. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
56, Miami, 12.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Miami Hurricanes will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing. Airing this one out toward the sideline. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Going the other way, can they catch him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's low. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Volunteers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 1.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Always looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Well, this one